Hefs. Let's go, man. Celina Sharma. Ruthless. We're gonna be in our deep house bag from what I've gathered. I've seen a little clip on Instagram, so I half know what to expect with this one. Bye. Your traditional start to any kind of housey kind of track with the vocals. Listen, I'm a little bit out of my depth here when talking on this. It's very bog standard so far. Not in a bad way, not in an amazing way. Just it's kind of what you expect. This is what I've heard. Man, like Zig. Look at Zig. Look at Zig enjoying his best life. Key in the back there as well. I can't score speed to the score looks neat. You want me to change? I'm in love with the game. I'm trying to stay afloat, but I'm in too deep. A lot of enemies, but you know exactly what this release is. This release here is exactly the kind of thing you do in and around the summertime. It's the summer banger. It's the one to perform at the clubs, the festivals, the shows. It's smart. You want me to change? I'm in love with the game. I'm trying to stay afloat, but I'm in too deep. A lot of enemies, but I don't lose sleep. All these girls that I leave on scene. If I don't get bail, it's back to jail. I know they'll pull that plug and leave. So I'm keeping my distance, I come in different. Not about the money, then I don't want to listen. There's still no love from my opposition. I've had too much and it blurs my vision. You want me to listen? My head is hot. We've been through a lot, you're a different dot. Through the struggle all the way to the top. Maybe one day, yeah, I'll shut shop. Yeah. It's exactly what you expect. It's not. I don't have much to say. You know, my first reaction back in a while, and I ain't got that much to say. It's your standard, typical club banger. It'll no doubt do the rounds. Yeah, it's all right. I can already picture Ziggy's American sounding voice. Hey yo, it's your boy Ziggy. You listening to Cater right now. 96 point whatever the fuck this is. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. You're listening to the area. You're listening to Hooligan Hefs, Celina Sharma. This one right here is Ruthless. Let's get into it. That's how I grew up trying to earn my stripes. I should keep. And let's have it right as well. Hefs has made obviously a huge name for himself here, and a big part of that success is due to the hard style and EDM tracks that he has done, specifically like No Effect and Send It. Like they've been huge records, and at the time I didn't quite understand fully the effect. No pun intended. I didn't quite fully understand the effect that it would have on not necessarily the scene, but just kind of nightlife culture here and party culture here, because it's an absolutely huge record that or a few records that Hefs has come out with. So it's definitely part of his formula to do at least one of these kind of tracks per year, and I'm not mad at it. I can understand it. Will I listen to it an incredible amount in my own time? No, but if I'm gonna hear some cheesy pop EDM type records, I'd rather it be the Mandem. You know, I'd rather it be a Hefs, a Lips, an IAmChazza, as I know that's going to be coming soon. Like, I'd rather hear them on these kind of tracks than anything else, I suppose, you know? It's just easy to tie in the hip-hop world to a more, it's just a whole different market. And I'm not even going to just say the mainstream, I'm just going to say a whole different type of market and group of people.
Kick back, so I'm next in line, still let it kick back when it's time to ride. My brother done a whack and it's soon home time. All my life I've been around crime. Do I regret it? Not for a second, it's too late for heaven, I'm ready to fry. So I gotta keep moving, guns still shooting. Girls can't stay, they still get the booty. Still pulling rips, my brother still looting. Even on a bad day, trust we're groovy. So pour me a drink, let me make a toast. For all them days that we gave the smoke. All those wars we stood 10 toes. And nothing's changed, still letting them know.
And you've got like the perfect blend between the chorus sounding like, you know, easy to get on radio and this, that, and the other, and then Hef's obviously talking his gang business and going down a very generic lane of it. It's, you know, you don't go too deep into it. And there's an art to making this kind of music very simple. As much as a lot of us, what's the term I'm looking for? Lyricists, like, you know, like the proper real writers. As much as we'll criticize how simple these verses can be in a lot of ways, there is an art to the simplicity of doing a track like this. It's something that I struggle with, which is, some may call it dumbing down your writing, but it is simplifying your lyrics to make it more accessible without it then just being utter shit. You know what I'm saying? There is an art to it. Am I saying Hefs has come out with an absolute masterpiece? No. But what I'm saying is his verse is very serviceable for the kind of track that it is. You know what a smoke. All right, exactly what we'd expect. I hope my comments come across as fair, you know. Again, I will emphasize, this is not the type of music I listen to on a regular basis. I used to have a soft spot for house. I used to listen to, it was like a royalty-free music label on YouTube called Monster Cat. And I used to listen to tons of the music they put out, and that was all EDM, like dubstep, drum and bass, EDM trap, house, you know, etc., etc. So, I have minimal knowledge, but it's been years since I've really been tapped into that whole market and scene. But yeah, this is like a deep house track. It's for the summer vibes. It's for the shows. It's, you know, it's all right. And someone who is more into this lane and genre of music may be able to dissect it and break it down more. But I'm talking slightly more from a hip hop perspective, and yeah, it's just a smart move for Hefs. As for Celina, I don't know who she is. She sounded like she did a great job on this. I don't know what other music she normally makes on a regular basis. If some people are fans of her, I would love her to reach out and, or I'd love for them to reach out, or even herself, and yeah, tell me a little bit more about her. Hefs has definitely introduced us to artists through features that he has done with them, and then, you know, within their own career they've gone off and done their own thing. But it's real good to have a big artist then shine light on someone else. And for all I know, I could be saying that Celina might be a bigger artist than Hefs. Who knows? I know nothing. But yeah, nice track, fun. So alright, probably hear it a shit ton now between radio and H&M. I'm gonna hear it all the time, but yeah, I don't mind it too much. It's an alright song, and yeah, wish nothing but the best for Hefs. Alright, when you deep it, yeah, we cook bacon and bake cookies. Like, why is that? And like baked beans, we don't bake them. Why are we naming food that we don't cook the same way that we bake it? Oh man, this is just scrambling my brain.